The weekend shooting of 2 people in a van by police in Hillside, New Jersey has enraged many community members. Over the past week, protesters have mobilized, demanding that the police be prosecuted. But as Channel 2's Brian Williams reports, a lawyer for the cops says there's a lot more to the story than meets the eye.
It happened during the pre-dawn hours Sunday when a stolen van crashed into a Hillside, New Jersey police cruiser following a 10-mile chase. A hail of gunfire followed, some say because police heard a shot or saw a gun barrel flash from the van. When it was over, police bullets had killed 2 young people from Newark, a 16-year-old girl who was 5 months pregnant, and a 20-year-old man. 3 other teenagers were hit and wounded.
We're not going to take it anymore.
Since then, there have been protests, including this one last night. One activist already dubbed the killings the Hillside Massacre and is out for murder convictions for the cops, at a time when both sides are waiting to fill in the many missing pieces. The attorney for a lot of the police officers involved says he's frustrated by a lot of things: the press coverage of the incident, the protests, and by the fact that he can't talk about a lot of what he knows. It's not yet on the public record. His defense of the police officers, though, is categorical.
Look at the facts that you have. The police officers here didn't steal a van. The police officers here didn't commit any robbery. The police officers here didn't attempt to run over some civilian, like the civilians attempted to run over a police car with a police officer in it. We didn't do this. The other side did this.
Authorities said police found a starter's pistol in the van after the shootings and that could account for the officers thinking they were being fired upon. The police will have a lot of explaining to do if reports are correct that 40 shots were fired at the van and that the dead pregnant 16-year-old was shot 8 times, including once in the head. It paints an image of the police, their attorney says, is unjust.
And it's so unfair. And these police officers who are involved in this feel terrible about this. They're not out there just pulling their weapon, shooting, and not feeling bad. They're people with conscience.
And as to the rest of the evidence, the attorney claims will back up the police case in this. He says we'll know before too long. It could take, though, 30 days. In Passaic, New Jersey, Brian Williams, Channel 2 News.